Have you heard the latest news about Kanye West? It looks like the rapper is buying the right-wing social network called Parler for an undisclosed sum. In a statement about the purchase, Ye wrote, "In a world where conservative opinions are considered to be controversial, we have to make sure that we have the right to freely express ourselves." George Farmer, the CEO of Parler's parent company, said, "This deal will change the world and change the way the world thinks about free speech. Ye is making a groundbreaking move into the free speech media space and will never have to fear being removed from social media again." Once again, Ye proves that he is one step ahead of the legacy media narrative. Parliament will be honored to help him achieve his goals. Interestingly enough, George Farmer is also married to Candace Owens, who, as we all know, has become very close with Kanye in recent months. The social network has been embroiled in controversy ever since the Capitol riots, because many people who stormed the US Capitol on January the 6th used the platform to plan the event. In the aftermath of the attack, Parler was removed from Apple and Google app stores, and on the 10th of January it went offline entirely after Amazon Web Services pulled its account. Despite being labeled as a free speech social network, it was forced to add content moderation in order to be restored to the Apple App Store in May last year. Parliament is just one of a number of alt-right platforms that have been popping up over the years, like Truth Social that was founded by Trump. It's obvious that Kanye will have no problem buying the platform. As we know, the bulk of his fortune comes from the Yeezy clothing brand, which he established in collaboration with Adidas, which Forbes estimates to be worth around $1.5 billion. Adidas has stood by him and their very lucrative partnership through past controversies, but the White Lives Matter shirt appears to have been a bridge too far. Days after he debuted the shirt at Paris Fashion Week, Adidas announced that it would be reviewing its business deal with him. In fact, they have clearly just about had it with him. In a bizarre business move, it was recently reported that Kanye played a film for shocked Adidas executives during a meeting. The five-man gathering was filmed and included a 30-minute YouTube video titled Last Week, which was uploaded on Sunday. Footage from the meeting showed Ye and two of his representatives sitting with two Adidas executives on black stools set up in a semicircle inside of an empty room. Everyone's faces were blurred out except for Kanye's. The meeting began with him holding his phone horizontally in front of the businessman while a video played. After several seconds, you can hear one of the men asking, "Is this a movie?" To which Kanye replied, "Yeah." And then one of the executives said, "Jesus Christ, come on man, come on," because he was obviously uncomfortable. Despite their reaction, Kanye continued to hold his phone close to their faces. One of the guys was then finally able to move the phone away from him. The apparent point of this incident was Kanye trying to draw a parallel between how they felt watching the video and how he feels when they steal his ideas. After all of this, it's interesting to see whether or not Adidas will continue to stand by their lucrative business deal, especially considering how the rest of the world is reacting to his recent anti-Semitic outbursts that eventually led to his account being blocked from posting on Instagram and Twitter. Last week, he was also locked out of his bank account at JP Morgan, who sent a letter to him explaining that he would have until exactly November the 21st to transfer his business to another bank. In fact, Kanye himself confirmed that the letter was real, and he told Page 6, "Hey, if you call somebody out for bad business, that means you're being anti-Semitic. I feel happy to have crossed the line of that idea so we can speak openly about things like getting cancelled by a bank." The following day, the Shop podcast cancelled a recording with him and released a statement saying he used the Shop to reiterate more hate speech and extremely dangerous stereotypes. A lot of this comes down to the fact that he also wore that White Lives Matter t-shirt during Paris Fashion Week and did an interview on Fox with Tucker Carlson later where he accused Trump's son-in-law Jared Kushner of having worked with the Israeli government for personal profit. Kanye then took to Instagram to accuse Diddy Combs of being controlled by Jewish people and calling the BLM movement a scam. As a result, it's clear that Kanye is now being swept up in a plethora of consequences for his behavior. Well, that's all the story that we have for today. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next video.